English stories. The little worm is lost. There was once a little worm who lived in an apple in a tree next to a house where some children lived. Every morning, when the children had left for school, their toys would appear at the bedroom window and wave to the little worm. One day, though, the worm didn't wave back, and the toys, worried, started shouting for him. There was no answer, so the toys left the house and went into the garden. They looked for him everywhere, but found nothing. The toys kept looking until they heard a strange noise coming from the garage. They ran over and found nothing but some more toys, but when they were all quiet they could still hear the noise, and it led them to a football. Everyone started shouting for the worm again, and from inside the ball appeared a little head, saying, "Okay, fine, but I'm sleeping. Can't anyone have any peace in their house anymore?" They all laughed, and then the worm understood that he was no longer in his apple. Amid his surprised expressions and his friends' questioning, in walked a stray cat and said, "I saw everything, I can tell you what happened." And so the cat told them that the previous night the little worm had been out on the town, enjoying himself. When he returned to the tree it was already dark and he couldn't see his apple. He had ended up sleeping inside the football, which the children had earlier kicked into the tree's branches. And the next morning, before leaving, the children's father had collected the ball. They all enjoyed hearing about the adventure, and were glad nothing bad had happened to the little worm. However, while the worm was returning to his tree, a bit annoyed by the toys' laughter, he thought to himself that he would have to be a bit more careful to get home before dark.